Sometimes your expectations are simply blown away by something that probably, in retrospect, should not have been so surprising. The Witcher 3 coming to the Switch really isn't that crazy, given it will soon be crossing 40 million units sold and likely surpassing Xbox lifetime sales very soon. Something crazier to consider is that companies like Electronic Arts aren't porting numerous games to the Switch. That being said, from the footage I've seen so far directly from CD Projekt Red, along with the footage from journalists, YouTubers, and of course, gamers who have had a chance to try the game, it looks amazing on the Switch. Sure, there are certainly legitimate compromises that you'll have to deal with. 720p docked, 540p in handheld, but everything else is there. Over the last day or so, I've watched probably 5 hours of Witcher 3 footage and read numerous articles describing people's experiences with the game. It is almost uniformly positive. In the video playing right now, CD Projekt Red developers are simply proud of the work that they have done. You can see it on their faces and hear it in their voices. The work done to get this tremendous game onto the Switch, with the help of Saber Interactive, cannot be overstated. I don't think anyone thought that the game would look as good as it does, especially in handheld mode. And let's be clear here, handheld mode is the reason for this game existing on the Switch. The Witcher 3 has been available for 4 years and you could have bought and played it numerous ways, but none of them on the go, none of them like this. The mere existence of a port like this, with the quality of it, should put all other developers and publishers out there who say, quote, "it can't be done," to shame. CD Projekt Red was so confident in the quality of the port that they had save points in the most demanding sections of the game, such as Novigrad and Crookback Bog. That alone told journalists that they mean business. A port created in about a year that turned out to be likely the most impressive Switch game made yet. Imagine being a journalist looking to speedrun to Novigrad, hoping to find out that it runs at 10 frames per second, or doesn't have any NPCs. Nope. Instead, they can go right there, and CD Projekt Red confirms over their shoulder that the game has the exact same number of NPCs as the PlayStation 4 version. Or alternatively, trying to kick Roach into high gear and speed across the land as fast as possible to see how the engine on the lowly Switch will buckle and potentially fall to its knees. Nope, it is just fine. Of course, that's not to say that this is a perfect port or that there weren't sacrifices made. There absolutely were. 540p, after all, isn't a crisp and clear image. It is indeed a little blurry. In the footage I saw, there were numerous instances of frame drops, some for extended sequences, but it looks quite like I remember it when I played it on my original PlayStation 4, to be honest. So no, it isn't perfect. It is unobjectively the worst version of the game, and that isn't up for dispute. However, it is the entire game, and it is available on the go. You can, in less than 2 months, play The Witcher 3 anywhere in the world. Combined with the extended battery life of the new Switch model, you'll be able to get in over 5 hours of Witcher 3 action on one charge. Alternatively, if you buy a Switch Lite, you'll get 3 hours and a sharper image due to the smaller screen size. Hell, that may be the definitive way to play The Witcher 3 on the go. That 540p image will look quite a bit sharper on the smaller Switch Lite, so that is definitely something to consider. Still, I played over 200 hours of The Witcher 3 and never finished the final DLC pack. This is the perfect time for the game to be released on the Switch because I have far less time now than I've had at any other point in my life. I really want to not only replay this masterpiece of a game, but I want to complete it. The mere fact I can play a graphically inferior but otherwise feature-complete version of the game anywhere at any time will by default make it the best version of The Witcher 3. At least for me. CD Projekt Red has every right to be proud of the work that they have done. Porting this massive game, arguably one of the best games ever made, to a mobile device is no small feat. Even if Saber did most of the work, the mere fact that CD Projekt Red explored this idea, then greenlit this project, and then on top of all of that, is releasing a physical copy complete with extras, all on a 32GB cart, can only be commended. They are the shining beacon, along with Nintendo, of the video game industry these days. Games like The Witcher 3, coming without loot boxes or other extra cash grabs woven into the fabric of the game, should be supported, as should the developers and publishers that make them. More and more, that exists only at indie studios, Nintendo, and of course, CD Projekt Red. I can't wait to play this game again, and kudos to CD Projekt Red for providing the vision, funding, and time for this game to be optimized to run on the Switch. I am now of the opinion that if The Witcher 3 can run on the Switch and look and perform this well, then basically anything can, given the right amount of TLC. I think that with the success that this game will have on the Switch, in addition to the success that Bethesda has had, we will really start seeing some crazy ports in the next few years. I cannot wait. So what do you guys think? Are you getting The Witcher 3 for the Switch? Do you think the footage is as impressive as I do? Let's discuss in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching.